Okay guys, so today we're going to make a homemade Caesar salad. We're going to start off with our homemade Caesar dressing. You're going to need black pepper, sea salt, a half of a lemon, light tasting olive oil, Dijon mustard, anchovy paste, real mayo, and Parmigiano Reggiano, which is basically just aged Parmesan cheese, and Worcestershire sauce. So I know traditional Caesar salad dressing uses egg yolks, but to avoid from eating the raw egg yolks, I'm going to use real mayo in this recipe. Okay, so you're going to get started by dicing up 2 cloves of garlic. Medium size is fine. That works well, shown here. I like the pre-peeled. They're a little easier. So I'm going to have a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, and a teaspoon of anchovy paste. Once you get that in, you're going to go ahead and squeeze in the juice from half of your lemon, just like so. Make sure you squeeze all that in there, good flavor. And then you're going to go ahead and start whisking that together. This right here is going to start to smell really good, actually. I know you're probably like, anchovies, yuck, but no, it's not what you think. They actually smell good. Maybe I'm just weird for eating it. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, so once you get that done, you're going to go ahead and dump in your half of cup of mayo. You're going to dump that in nice and good there. And then you're going to go ahead and start to whisk that together until you get that nice and smooth to a good consistency. It's going to take a second to blend it a little bit. I guess, it could be my little wire whisk. Well, it's not wire. That's the problem. It's a silicone whisk. If I had a wire whisk, it would work easier. So just an FYI, stay away from the silicone whisks. They're not the best. But anyway, so once you whisk that all together and you have it looking all good and incorporated, you are going to add in your light tasting olive oil. So you're going to add a half a cup of that in, and you want to add that in very slowly, as you can see me and whisking really fast. You do not want to add that all in at one time because oil separates from basically anything that you put it in. So you don't want like basically this consistency of, Italian dressing. You know how that looks separated all the time and you have to reshake it? Yeah, I personally don't like that. So I make sure I add this in slow and make sure you whisk really good. Your arm's probably going to be hurting. I know mine was, but let's get it done. Okay, so we're going to take in a half of cup of our grated Parmesan, our fresh grated Parmesan. You're going to go ahead and dump that in, and that smells so good. I am a cheese lover, seriously. So you're going to whisk that in, and that's starting to look good. And by now, this just smells absolutely amazing. Okay, so once you have that in there, you're going to add a little bit of sea salt, not much. You don't want to oversalt it. And then you're going to crack in some fresh black pepper, and then you're going to whisk that together. And voila, you guys, you have homemade Caesar dressing. This will store about a week in the fridge. I just keep mine in a mason jar whenever I do make this. So you're going to love it. Okay, so we're going to get started on our homemade croutons. You're going to need a half of loaf of French bread, a few chives, rosemary, parsley, butter, black pepper, and sea salt. So once you have everything nice and diced up here, you're going to arrange this in a single layer pan. I am going to spray the bottom of my pan with a little bit of avocado oil. I know I'm adding butter to this, but I still don't want it to ultimately stick while it's in the oven. So once you get the pan nice and sprayed up, you're going to go ahead and add in your fresh bread. Melted about 2 tablespoons of butter, not much, honestly. Just drizzle that nice and over. Then you're going to add in your fresh herbs and a little bit of fresh sea salt and cracked black pepper. You're going to stir that up, and you want to arrange that in a single layer so it bakes nice and evenly. You want to put that on 400 for about 15 minutes. Watch it between 13 and 15 minutes so it doesn't stick. So here you are with our finished croutons. Those are so good, by the way. So here we are with our romaine hearts. We're going to get ready to assemble our salad. I'm just going to wash and make sure I dry these really, really good and chop it up as you see here. These were so fresh. Shout out to H-E-B. I'm going to go ahead and layer the stuff for my salad. Going to go ahead and put some of those fresh croutons on, which, by the way, I was eating half of them before I even made the salad, so they were halfway gone. Anyway, then you're going to get ready to add some of that fresh Parmesan cheese. I shredded these a little bit bigger than I did for the dressing just because I like the taste of the Parmesan cheese in the salad. So as you can see, I'm just going to drizzle some of that over here. So good. Then I blackened the chicken breast and I put that on top. This was so good. I have another video on how to blacken chicken breast as well. Then you're going to add in some more of that fresh cracked black pepper, which I absolutely love. Then here we are, the star of the show, our homemade Caesar dressing. And voila, here you go, a homemade Caesar salad. This was so good, better than any restaurant, any bag salad, anything ever. Please try this, guys. You will absolutely love it.